Rochelle, to walk this walk, you have to have that talk. To walk this walk, you have to have that talk. Rochelle Harris.
To truly understand someone, you have to walk in their shoes. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, I am allowing you the opportunity to walk in mine. Don't worry, I won't ask you to put on my fancy 5-inch stilettos, although it would be quite interesting to see a few of you fellows try. Rather, I want you to take a walk in a pair of shoes that I've worn for 30 years. They are nondescript, worn, tired, and threadbare. But despite all that, and everything that I'm about to tell you are my favorite. I'm inviting you to walk in my shoes and get a glimpse of what it's like to be a mother of Black sons in this country. To walk this walk, you have to have that talk. Imagine the excitement of knowing that you'll be bringing a child into the world and then being terrified for that child once you realize that it's male. Raising a Black boy is a scary blessing. It's like a big countdown from when your child grows from this adorable little person into what some people will see as a threat. You have this beautiful baby and they have so much promise, and you want them to achieve every dream and hope that they have. It's a weird feeling, all of this joy. And then knowing that it doesn't matter how great your son is. It doesn't matter how brilliant your son is. It doesn't matter how handsome your son's going to be. Some people are going to have a negative reaction just looking at him, just seeing him. And that is absolutely heartbreaking. To walk this walk, you have to have that talk. There are stages of the talk as they start to get older. It's not just one and done because the threat grows as they do. Both of my sons are well over 6 feet tall, very dark skinned, very broad shouldered. I'm not sure when they got to be so big, especially my baby. To some, he's always going to look older than 17 years old. To some, this heart of gold, goofy as can be kid will look menacing. He will look threatening. To have to tell him that the truth is, it doesn't matter how good a person he is, how smart, how caring, he's still a Black man in America and seen as scary to some white people and police officers. I wish I didn't have to have these conversations with my beautiful and brilliant sons. I wish I didn't have to strip their innocence away from them by telling them about this cruel reality. But the stakes are high and it may save their lives. But the cruelest part of this reality is that these talks are no guarantee that their lives won't be taken. To walk this walk, you have to have that talk. I remember the laundry list of instructions I would give them when they went out of the house. Don't put the hood up on your hoodie. Don't put your hands in your pockets. If you get stopped, don't run. Put your hands up. Don't make a lot of moves. Don't be too loud. Keep your receipt and don't lose your cool when you're followed in the store or asked to show it. If you're on the elevator with someone, smile so that they know you're friendly and make sure that they can see where your hands are. Don't draw attention to yourself, which is impossible. It's hard to miss my son when he's the sole boy in a group of his white friends. I have to make sure that he understands that he can't do what they do, that he more often will be singled out and treated more severely for any bad behavior. It's even more impossible to not draw attention to himself when he's in a group of his Black friends. A gathering of 2 or more Black boys can look like a gang of thugs to some folks. Just them being together is enough to make some people uncomfortable and fearful. And the driving while Black instruction, well, That's a whole chapter on its own. To walk this walk, you have to have that talk. These are moments when being a mom is really hard. When my hope for humanity and my son's happiness is weighed down so far under this perpetual worry that it's like walking underwater. As a mother of young Black men, some of my greatest fears have unfolded in front of my eyes, and I've battled anxieties that I can't even start to put into words. I remember hearing George Floyd calling out for his mother in his dying breath. And I watched Ahmaud Arbery's mother break down in court when the video of her son being murdered played. When a Black man dies, a little bit of some Black woman who nurtured him or mothered him or loved him dies too. These shoes hurt, but to walk this walk, you better have those talks.
Thank you, Rochelle, for that. I appreciate your being here and giving that speech of such importance.